Left outside in storage, freezing, let it thaw until the evening. Cook and chop in tender season, served at midnight meat. The strength in your legs believing when you taste our mutton pleasing. Just one bite and your belly eating our midnight meat.
It's not pirates.
Arr, hello mateys, it be I, Scurvy J of the pod, and Pegleg Zeus here. We are the Cellar fellers. Yar, and this be the midnight meat.
Okay, so we can use our regular voices now?
Yeah, sure.
We got
That's a little savage on the throat, my man.
It is pretty harsh, but we got our water, and, well, we're gonna smoke some cigars here, so I don't know if...
Cigars, wink! Insert wink sound effect. Ooh, damn, what is this? This is danky.
Yeah.
This is dank looking.
It's kind of old, though. Like, I've had them in
really?
the truck for a while, so...
It's in like a fucking,
pouch.
Did you ever have like a Big League Chew as a kid?
Yep.
Yo, that's exactly what that shit looks like.
It's in a pouch.
Alright, speaking about Big League Chew, like, has anybody out there ever had Big League Chew, like, post-90s? Like...
I feel like you don't want to. I feel
yeah,
like
right?
you'd ruin it, because, like, it's supposed to be good, right? In your head, it's good.
It's probably not even the same formula, but I feel like...
It's probably the same flavor and,
yeah,
like, longevity of Double Bubble. It's shredded Double Bubble.
Yeah, it's like...
That's what it is.
It's the shredded beef of Double Bubble. So, this is episode 9?
Is it 9?
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude. These are rolling out good.
Yeah, man, we are almost at our fucking first batch of 10.
Yeah, I really hope our shanty comes out good tomorrow. I'm really looking forward.
Oh, is that going to be tomorrow?
Well, we can record it whenever. We can record it right in here.
Yeah, we can. I definitely want to do like a layered thing.
Yeah. And a few trial runs, of course, to get our harmony right.
Hell yeah.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun as shit, and only you guys are going to benefit from that. I mean, we're not even getting paid to do this yet.
Yeah.
And we're making this content for you guys for free.
Someday we'll make a Patreon. Someday we'll come and ask for your money for real.
Yeah, but I listen to a podcast now that I really like, and the problem is, like, at the very beginning, the dude goes on about his Patreon for, like, 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah.
And you can't do that. I mean,
but this is the one that you like?
Yeah, I actually like it. Like, so, like,
no, you can't do that shit.
And I feel guilty about skipping through his ads because I want people to listen to our ads.
Yeah.
But he's like, it's the same ad every episode of him going,
fuck that.
Time to thank the Patreons. And he goes through, like, names of his Patreons, which I get that because, like, if people give you money, you got to shout them out. I guess.
I don't know.
But, like, why wouldn't you do that as one of the Patreon special episodes that they offer? Like, exclusive episodes for those who pay.
But for real, isn't that kind of like a detractor? Like if you already hate, like, how long the list of names is at the beginning of the fucking podcast, like, why would you pay to add, like, names to that fucking list and make it longer?
That's my whole spiel on that.
I don't know, but, like, at least we, so far, have been, like, very creative about our openers. Like, every single episode starts in, like, a totally different fucking way. Which, you know, some people are like, oh, that's unprofessional, or it's, like, inconsistent.
Yeah, but
I fucking love it.
I love it, too, and I think what the point that you and I are trying to get across here is how creative we are.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a really interesting way to show off our creativity, is just bringing something new every time. Like, people know who we are. I mean, we say it 100 times.
Yeah, there's definitely been moments where, like we go by Jay and Zeus, yeah? But, like, I'm sure people have caught on, if they've listened, like, closely, that, like, our names have just been thrown out there.
Maybe.
No, I know for sure.
Oh, it has?
Yeah.
All right. I try to comb over that real easily.
Nope.
Like, no?
Nope.
Slipped by a couple times?
We're both bad at it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
At the end of the last episode, you remember you made a joke about my name?
Fuck, I did do that.
With no...
I did do that.
I left it in, though.
You did leave it in. I mean...
So it's fine.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Some stuff is in there, too, with, like, no context. Like, the context has been cut out. Like, the reason that it was, like, okay in that moment to, like, say my name is because I gave my name from the Instagram account. But...
You did change that.
Yeah, I changed it. But whatever, it's fine.
It's fine.
I don't actually care.
I don't care either because the people who know me
already know you.
Yeah, they do. I've shared this podcast publicly, so the people who know who I am and have listened to this know it's me talking this shit.
Right.
So it's not.
So soon I will flat out just post it on Facebook.
Yeah.
Do you think that's a good idea?
I think it's a good idea, but I want to get into our better selves a little more too, because our first few episodes are pretty fucking raunchy, my dude.
Yeah, they are.
And I don't want that to be what we're about. I want us to be funny guys.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
maybe when we're a little further in Facebook.
Okay.
But and speaking of,
mm-hmm.
I want to go back. It's been a week since I declared that I am off of porn and.
How's your porn journey going, my guy?
It's so hard, and I'm telling you, what makes it hard is Instagram. Because when I'm not seeking out this stimulation,
you're just finding porn on Instagram.
No. It's the reels. I like watching people be creative with a certain time frame.
Yeah.
But
I don't know where you're going.
Most of it is just these girls half naked dancing, shaking their tits around, and that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. If I had tits, I'd shake them too.
Uh-huh.
But for me, personally, it's hard to see that and then not want to go look at porn.
Huh.
Because it triggers me now. Now that I'm not looking at porn, that's a stimulant.
Okay, but what I'm asking you is, how long did you go after last Friday?
Without masturbating?
Yeah.
I haven't masturbated.
At all?
Uh-uh.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Have you had any kind of outlet?
Yeah, my wife.
Okay. I wasn't sure if anything was going on there.
Yeah, we had a date night Saturday. We actually got a babysitter, and it was great. It was worth it. Holding out for that,
Mm-hmm.
So,
did the nut feel extra special?
Oh man.
Wait. Okay, so it's been a while since I've waited days and days to have a release.
Yeah.
How is it?
All right, so.
Did you faint?
I was hoping we would have her on for this conversation.
Oh?
But okay, so.
Wait, you can wait for it if you want.
I want to tell the story, and then maybe we'll talk about it tomorrow
okay.
with her or whenever. But we were on our date. We went to Greensboro, and we were going to P.F. Chang's, and Friendly Center. They got that huge parking lot. And I'm okay with leaving this in too, because I'm not nowhere near Greensboro now. Anyway, so. We're in Friendly Center, and it's a huge parking lot or whatever, and it's dark, of course. So, we went to P.F. Chang's without making reservations.
Mm-hmm. And that was
a mistake
on a Saturday.
On a Saturday night, I thought no big deal. It's COVID season. People, that made it worse. Actually, she told us when we got there that it was a 2.5 hour wait for walk-ins. And my initial reaction is, hell no, let's go somewhere else.
So you fucked in the car.
So we put our names in, and then we started going around shopping, just walking around.
Friendly Center?
Yeah. And she of course, she brings it up, and she's like, hey, it's cold outside. I'm tired of walking around. If you want to find a place to park, we can get freaky.
Yeah, I fucking knew it.
So
I know you guys.
So we did. We found a dark spot in Friendly Center.
Where was it?
It was near BB&T Bank. Because the banks are closed now. And
I would have gone into a weird corner of the movie theater.
Nah.
No?
There's not enough risk in that.
Okay.
Anyway.
I see. Man, that's one thing I haven't, I don't know, bro. I'm the least kinkiest person on earth. I don't understand this fucking...
And I've gotten pretty kinky before. Oh, fuck, I said her name. The wife and I have gotten pretty kinky before.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we were doing our thing, and... It was I was a fucking teenager in a car again, dude.
Yeah?
It was quick. It was awesome.
Yeah,
it felt great. And that was your question.
Yeah.
How was the holdout?
Yeah,
compared to
that's awesome, man.
Oh, it was awesome.
That's great.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so to other business, you told me that you got a haircut?
Yes.
Yeah. All right,
something new.
So Jay is wearing a beanie right now. He's going to surprise me with whatever the fuck this haircut is. And he gave me a hint before.
What was the hint?
The hint that you told me, well, I asked you if you had gone bald, just like me, just just shaved it and buzzed it all the way down. And you said half bald. So there's only like so many ways that can be construed. So I'm going to give you the floor.
All right, here comes the reveal.
Nice. Okay.
So, I have like really shaggy, thick brown hair.
I'm going to describe this haircut as like a bird's nest on his head.
I got the sides and the back of my head shaved down almost completely to the skin and left everything on top.
Yeah, the back is shaved too.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, my thing is like I haven't cut my hair since my daughter was born.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Man, hadn't realized that.
This is all like baby hair.
How old is she?
Almost 4 months.
Okay.
So I cut my hair right before she was born, and probably like a month before she was born, and my hair's not just not quite long enough to do exactly what I want to do with it.
Yeah.
But this is the plan.
Nice. Man bun.
Yep, man
in
bun.
the back.
Tie it back.
Yeah.
Until it's long enough to braid, and then I'm gonna do like a braid down it.
Okay, cool.
Maybe 2 down the side, real tight.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
You can match up with our other friend that looks like that.
Yeah. And I almost did not get this haircut.
He doesn't have a meat title yet, but.
And I almost didn't get this haircut because of that.
Uh-huh.
But then I was like, you know what? 2 bros
Do
can
it,
have
man.
the same haircut.
Do
No
it,
that
man.
big deal.
Like,
And,
Yeah.
I'm in a point in my life where I kind of want to look like a Viking, so I'm going for it.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna start getting like Celtic rune tattoos and shit?
No.
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 Okay.
No. Not gonna go that hard into a hairstyle.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I am no way claiming to be a Viking or Norse. Like, I just like their hairstyle. Like,
Right.
I'm not gonna try to like, what is it called? Appropriate their culture.
Mm-hmm.
Just their hair.
You're not gonna try to appropriate like the white man culture. So I know that like both of us. First of all, I want to say that like the last episode turned out being like a lot of The Walking Dead and a lot of Naruto. Yeah. We got to cut that Naruto shit out.
Yeah, it's done.
I tell you people over and over again about ad space. But it's like you can't hear me. That's okay. I made it so you could hear me as many times as it takes. Over and over and over. For more information about AdSpace, contact us by email at thecellarfellers@gmail.com or on Twitter at cellarmeat. We're looking forward to it.
Yeah. So I know that both me and you have like a list of pod topics.
I call mine cooking in the pod.
Cooking in the pod.
It's my list
Nice.
of topics.
But we've never, to my knowledge, we've never actually fucking referenced them.
No, I do.
You do?
I do. I peek at it every now and then, and then I steer the conversation toward it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've never ever actually done that.
Oh, man.
What you got?
We talked about it before.
Yeah?
But when not on the pod, we talked about it together, about the Danish cartoon.
The Danish Cartoon. Oh, yes.
I actually looked into what it was. I did a little research. Are you ready
Oh,
for
yeah?
what this is?
Wait, hold on. Like, I knew, someone actually sent this to me and, like, actually suggested that we talk about it on the pod.
Yes.
Did that person send it to you, too?
Yes.
Or okay, yeah.
All right, so it's a cartoon. It's a Danish cartoon about an elderly man with a long dick.
Mm-hmm.
His dick has, like, a mind of its own. It like, can pick up shit. It can, like, oh, my God. It can helicopter him. He can fly around with this dick. But the point of the show is he's a hero.
What?
He goes around saving kids and saving himself and saving people with his hero dick.
And this is a kid's
He's like,
show.
yeah, he's like helicoptering people out of Nam with his fucking dick, man.
I didn't go down that hard. Like, I think I just watched like the intro or something, and I didn't realize it was a whole show.
Yeah.
I thought it was just some kind of
I don't think it's a show. I think the pilot. I think the pilot is what we're seeing, and it make it past the cutting floor.
Yeah. No, like I think kids saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there was like an outrage about it. But like my understanding was that like this fucking like helicopter dick show was like just like a segment on something else, like a Robot Chicken kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, I thought for sure this had to be like an Adult Swim type of situation.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess it was a children's cartoon.
That's crazy. I'd watch that show.
That's crazy. Yeah, man.
I want to see that man like lasso somebody like Wonder Woman has that fucking the lasso.
Yeah.
I want to see him like choke somebody with his fucking dick like.
And how do we get back to porn?
Wait a second. Wait a second. Didn't that literally happen in like one of the scary movies?
Yeah, well,
Scary Movies 2.
I have a specific memory of this guy. He's in a bathroom stall, and he like puts his ear to the wall or a hole or something, and like the killer shoves a dick through his ears.
Holy shit.
That was in the movie.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
But I think I'm talking about like there was like a parody of like Poltergeist or something where there's like a clown toy. And like he pulls somebody under the bed, but he like uses his like clown dick, like wraps around him or some shit and pulls him into the fucking bed.
remember that.
Yeah, that's fucking terrifying.
That sounds like one of the sequels. I only saw like the first two.
Okay.
I think.
The only one that I actually remember is the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the first one. The first one was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But here we are talking about a movie that came out in the 90s.
No, that wasn't in the 90s.
Wasn't it?
Maybe the first one was like 99
No.
or 2000.
I don't
know, man. We're outdated. What do the kids talk about these days? Among Us?
Nothing, because there's no new movies. Oh wait, Marvel and Disney dropped that fucking banger list, dude. And what was it? WandaVision?
WandaVision is out now.
Yeah, it's starting.
But like, I don't even like care.
You don't care?
No.
I care about a couple of it. Like,
I mean, I'll watch it.
Yeah, of course. You're gonna open your mouth for Daddy Marvel and let him put whatever he wants in there.
I mean, not enough to actually pay for Disney Plus. Speaking of Disney Plus, at some point we are gonna talk about not only Mandalorian, but like Star Wars in general. We're planning like a whole series.
But here's the thing about Star Wars.
Yeah?
And I have such an extensive knowledge of Star Wars as a whole.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about discussing the movies, but I am so wrapped up in the extended universe that I know stuff that people won't ever give a shit about now because Disney put it aside.
Yeah.
So like when we talk about it, it is going to be heated.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be long, and
That's
it's
good.
going to be in depth.
That's good. That's what I
Be
want.
prepared to learn some
That's what I
shit,
want.
dude.
But I do want it to focus around the movies primarily.
Yeah.
And then I want you to interject with like, see, Disney fucked us up because this and this. But like, I do want to go over. I don't think that we should do like an episode per movie or some shit. Like maybe an episode per trilogy.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then like an episode for The Mandalorian.
We'll have to space those episodes out.
Oh yeah.
We don't want to alienate people who don't want to hear about Star Wars.
Not back to back to back. I mean, it's a popular series. Like I'm sure it's a hell of a lot more relatable than fucking Naruto.
Hey there, listeners. I'd like to use this time to plug our Twitter accounts. I'm always asking you guys to interact with us, and we actually really want that. If it's beef you got, or if it's something funny you want to talk about with us, we're down for it. We want to communicate with you guys. We want to be as interactive as possible. So reach out to us on Twitter. We're Cellar Meat.
At Cellar Meat on Twitter.
Yeah, we're trying to be active there too. So if you want to stay up to date with when we post or what we post, and maybe we'll start giving out some sneak peeks and stuff. Yeah. Tweet.
All right, so I wanted to talk to you. Maybe this is kind of like a downer, but I wanted to talk to you about COVID depression and or winter depression.
Okay.
Because I know that you have historically been susceptible to like seasonal depression, like
Long bouts of
winter
seeing-
always
yeah.
fucks you up. But I don't see it in you this year.
The interesting thing is it hasn't happened to me in the last couple of years.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yes, last summer. Oh, last winter was a pretty mild winter to begin with. Like, it wasn't that bad around here, and
it was like 50 degrees most days, I think.
Yeah. But yeah, the last couple of years I've been really active. I got married, had a baby.
Yeah, that's true. You've
I
had a
changed
lot of
jobs.
shit going on.
So like, I don't think seasonal depression has had a chance to catch up with me.
That's true. You've always been excited about something new going on.
Yep.
Huh.
So.
Very cool.
But you know, when I did catch it, it was a drag, man, and depression's real as fuck.
Yeah.
Shit sneaks up on you out of nowhere and it'll just like hold you down.
Yeah.
It, like, your blanket becomes like this weight. You know what I'm talking about?
Like your literal blanket
yeah,
in your bed, like it comes away and like you don't want to leave your bed.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you cannot make yourself get out. No matter what, your stomach's growling, you gotta shit. Like, and you're just laying there staring at the wall or
Hold on,
ceiling,
you've been so depressed that like you need a shit, but you don't want to leave
Yeah,
your
I
bed
just
to
don't
go
wanna
shit.
get out of bed.
Oh man, I've never been that bad.
Oh, especially like 4 or 5 years ago. Maybe not that. Maybe further back than that. When I got it real bad. That 2 years in a row. Yeah, especially the one time, man. I'd laid in bed for probably an entire weekend.
Damn.
Friday to Sunday.
Wild.
Could not get up.
Yeah.
I was fucking starving, just laying there, just couldn't find it in me to get up.
Man. But I bring it up because it's January, and like I think that's right around the time that it usually hits people.
Yeah.
It's like when it's a new year, and like you're more reflective naturally on like what am I doing with my life, like what's gonna be different this year than last year.
Plus holiday hangover.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But like especially 2021, after the shit year we just had, and, you know, there's all these expectations that people had.
People got a lot of hope in this year.
I hope so, because otherwise you're not gonna fucking make it. And you know, it doesn't help that like less than a week into 2021, crazy shit started happening already. Yeah. We couldn't get a fucking weekend. We almost made it a weekend. I think it was like the 6th, where shit started going down.
Although it's been a pretty quiet week this week. As
Yeah.
far as I know they're working on impeaching Trump. When the first impeachment failed, and now that we're seeing that it should have happened, like, how did it fail? Like, we knew better.
Yeah.
Like, the motion was already in set that this guy had to go.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not going to get back into politics. I mean,
Yeah, we already had a whole episode.
yeah, man.
Anyway, the topic was depression.
It was depression. And politics are depressing.
Yeah.
But luckily, this 2020 was an election year, too. And that always kind of turns everyone against each other and makes crazy shit crazier.
Yeah. Man, 2020 was destined to be shit even without COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man.
Fucking lost Kobe, dude. No.
Dude, that was like
a rip in the fucking country,
you
too,
you
man.
instantly made me more depressed, like just in this fucking moment, like bringing up Kobe, because it's not even the fact that he died, but the fact of like how he died.
Yeah.
With his daughter.
And the other people that were in the...
And the other people.
There's like 2-3 families in there, and then...
Damn.
That sucked. But, yeah, so... You bring up depression. Is there a point? Do you,
Mad respect to Kobe. Man, just that, like, I've been a little depressed.
Yeah.
Not to the point of, like, not leaving the fucking bed to shit, man. I relish my shits. Like, that's an exciting thing for me.
Yeah. Yes, I get the shit.
Yeah, dude. I live alone, and when you live alone, you gotta, like, really relish...
Shit with the door open?
Well, like... Yeah, because the cat will come in anyway.
Make your own beef jerky?
Excuse me? Is that what you call your shit?
Step brothers.
We
We like to shit with the door open and make our own beef jerky. We've really never done any of those things. But anyway.
Step brothers, yeah.
So you've been feeling a little down?
A little down, man. Just kind of like, what's the point?
This is the point.
This is the point.
To talking to people's ears.
Yeah. I mean, the podcast definitely has been like a driving factor for me lately.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Many of my days are spent like either recording this or like editing this or creating like little side shit for this, like those intros, these ads. Sometimes we just sit down and make those for funsies, and we use them later in the podcast. So like, even if nobody's out there even listening to this, like, just know that, like, you are enjoying something that brings me so much joy.
Yeah. And it brings me joy being able to do this with you.
Yeah.
Because we've always been trying, for as long as we've known each other, we've been trying to find a mutual creative outlet.
Yeah.
I think we finally nailed it.
We never got into that, have we? That, like, we've had so many projects that, like, we've tried working on together, but, like, they're not something that's, like, easy to collaborate in. Like, like, your thing is that you're a writer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you used to, I don't know if you still do, like, when you were at work, you would just, like, spend hours just writing.
Yeah, that's still right.
Yeah, you still write?
Yeah, shorter. I do short stories more than anything because that's my attention span now.
Yeah, it's been a while since you sent me your stories, man. You should send me something. And
that's when I'm cooking.
Nice. Yeah. And my thing is that I'm an artist. I plugged my my art Instagram account on the last podcast, which again is
Sharkberry_art.
But yeah, so like you're a writer, I'm an artist. We decided that like the best way to mix those worlds is to create like a comic book.
Yeah.
Which we planned for a long time. Like we have several stories that we want to fucking do, but like the issue is that like once it's written, like it's kind of like it's not a perfectly balanced art.
It's not.
Because once you have something written, like it's like heavy on the art side. Like there's so much work to fucking do.
And a comic book does put a lot of strain on artists because there's deadlines and you gotta get that shit out quick.
Yeah.
And like it was just, to me personally, I felt bad too because like I wanted to work on it just as hard.
Yeah.
And I don't have that artistic ability, so like I couldn't like put my hand on it with you, and that was a bummer. We've also tried to make videos.
Yeah.
We have a failed YouTube station that I don't think we're going to talk about. We had one.
We might at some point.
We had one or two good bang. We had one banger.
Yeah, we had one banger.
We had one banger, and
dude,
the rest of it's a little embarrassing.
I bet if we go back and look at it now, it'll be embarrassing as fuck.
Nah, Lucy the Destructive Cat.
Lucy the Destructive Cat
is not disappointing. That shit.
Want to pull it up?
Just the audio?
Yeah. Why not?
Hello. Do you have that thing?
Man, look at you.
Just absolutely hates?
Nope.
Have you ever wished you just had some discreet way to get rid of
Jeez.
it?
Man, I had hair back then.
There is Lucy the Destructive Cat. Lucy demolishes plates. Lucy mutilates vases. Lucy can get into even the most hard-to-reach places. There is no limit to what this cat can destroy.
This is a
Any
building coming
objects,
down.
no matter how precious. Lucy the cat can be yours for 3 easy payments of $29.99. But wait, there's more!
What?
Call in the next 10 minutes, and we'll throw in this free hammer!
You're just a
Because
hammer
why
with
should a
fog.
cat have all the fun?
Smashing
No
eggs.
delay, that's one destructive cat plus a hammer if you call within the next 10 minutes. Call 1-800-555-5555. That's 1-800-555-5555.
Dude, I was always...
That will never fucking die. Hold on. I'm still very proud of that.
That was smooth. That was smooth. Dude punched his thumb through a can of beer, shotgunned it, and at the same time broke a glass with the hammer.
Yeah, but like it's such a smooth motion. Like I don't know if I was already fucking drinking, but like there was no like
Hesitation.
No
aim adjustment.
just one good. I didn't even think I was looking at the fucking light
Nah,
bulb.
dude, you like maybe glanced, but like you nailed it. That was
Yeah.
It was a good shot.
So anyway, if you guys want to go look at this video, because like it's worth a giggle or two. It's The Missing Laura Show, Lucy the Destructive Cat. This was made in like 2014.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and we worked on that and my voiceover and all that.
Yeah.
It seems like I was destined to make ads.
Coming soon. An ad purchased by an actual company with an actual thing to sell. Maybe it's Apple. Can you imagine it? An appropriate ad in a place like this. In a place like this. Doesn't seem real, does it? What's real? Well, it can be real. And it can be yours. You just have to contact us at the Cellar Fellers. Contact us. We'll talk about it. We'll get your ad right here. Where it belongs. And don't worry, we'll make it exactly how you like it.
Okay, so there's, and you probably haven't done it
Lyft?
long enough for that, but we've both done a good amount of lifting.
Yeah, dude.
I've got a couple of good stories.
Yeah.
Has anything sexy ever happened to you inside of a lift?
Uh.
And you know, at first, lifting was addictive, man. That shit was fun.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, dude. I tried doing that shit like during COVID. Nah, shit ain't it.
all right, so I'll start this off, I guess. I found out we were doing this in Greensboro too, which is a very college city. Like, there's a lot of colleges there. And what I would do is I would hang around like A&T, or no, I wouldn't hang around UNCG because you never get rides from there. It was fucking weird. Like, that college, they were like weirdly Uber people, but like A&T, they were all about Lyft. They would all, that's all they used was Lyft. So I'd hang around them, and man, there was this one time I was driving. I picked up 4 girls, and they were on their way to a party, and they were dressed up. They were hot. They were vibing. They were having a good time, and I gave them the aux cord, of course, too, and they were feeling it. And this girl in my front seat, she like unbuckles her seatbelt. We're going down the road. She unbuckles her seatbelt. Okay. Turns around, like hugs the back of the seat, you know. And just starts like twerking her ass, just shaking her ass. And I am interested, but I'm trying to like stay focused on the road, not obviously stare at the big ass being shake next to me. And shaking ass is my thing. That's my fucking thing. I love ass shaking. But that was a pretty okay moment, you know. And they were fun. I took them to the party and didn't see them ever again. I had another girl try to get me to turn off my Lyft.
No.
Yeah, she was
really.
Like, yeah, because like she was being real forward about shit, you know. And she was like, "So what are you doing after this?" I was like, and I was just trying to like blow her off. I was like, "Well, I'm pretty tired. I'm probably just gonna turn this off and go home." And she was like, "Oh, okay. Well, you can just hang out with me instead of going home." I was like, "Yeah, nah, I got a girlfriend and she's there."
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, well, I mean," and I was like, "No."
Did you ever end up telling your now wife that story?
Oh yeah, she knows.
Yeah?
I told her that night.
What'd she say?
She was obviously like, "Well, I'm glad your ego feels good." But yeah, I didn't fuck around with that shit. Well, this is it for us. We reached our time limit for this episode.
You need to have more energy.
Okay.
Thanks for listening to our show tonight, boys and girls.
You dirty scallywags.
We really hope you enjoy it and come back for more, because you never know when we're going to pull this pirate shit right out of our ass.
This has been the Midnight Meat.
You goddamn right.
Yeah, boy.